Because without you, we might have Eastern Partnership, Development authorities who are actually adding of everything we'll be doing, and also the information about how each and every euro is being spent.
All in the Republic of Moldova on behalf of the government. And Moldova has been chosen as the first Eastern Partnership country to host in all Eastern Partnership countries, is facilitating and contributing.
Civil society, it has to do with the ownership.
Before I ask Mr. Linas Nikavicius, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Argentina, to speak next.
To be here, Natalia, thank you very much for organizing this event. Dear Linas, dear Stefan, dear friends, dear Peter, I'm very happy to be here. It's an honor and a pleasure. And it's very important, as you said, Natalia, that it's first time taking place in a country which is not yet member of the European Union. And you said it's a torture to organize such a big event. I can imagine it's a difficult work, but I'm happy that we will host the next Civil Society Forum in Tbilisi. I hope it will be a little bit warmer than it is here today. But maybe it's because I had a night flight. I think it's the last big event before Vilnius. So because of that, let me say in the beginning that Vilnius is the most important event for us, not only in this year, but for the last 5 years, I would say. And because of that, let me express our hope that we will initiate the association agreement in Vilnius. And let me also say that we expect to sign the association agreement before the term of the current European Commission expires. And I'm happy that the same understanding we have from the European Union and from other countries, and this is the expectation the Georgian people has. And I'm happy that we have this positive signal from Brussels. When I speak about Georgia, let me just say a few words about the current situation and about the increasing pressure from Russia, about installation of barbed wire fences on the so-called across the occupation line. And let me thank you, Stefan, for the strong statement from the European Union, which expressed the concern about the last developments across the occupation line. And also the European Parliament made a very strong statement and expressed the same concern. By the way, the civil society played an important role in communicating this issue with our partners, and the civil society issued also a very useful statement on the development in Georgia in the last months. But despite of that, we hope very much that Vilnius will really become a turning point in our relationship with the European Union, and we are already thinking about post-Vilnius goals, which is very important. And as you all said, the civil society is the major player in this development. This is the reason why it's one of the priorities of the new Georgian government to strengthen the civil society, and we already did some very concrete steps in this direction. Civil society was engaged in all reforms we made in the last 11 months, especially in the constitutional and judicial reforms, and we did a lot to free the media. It is very important because we have in 1 month's time presidential, or in 3 weeks actually, already presidential elections, and the role of the media will be crucial. We have many observers now in Georgia because of presidential elections, and the assessment of these missions are very good because they say that the environment in Georgia is now better than it was last year. And one of the reasons why it's so is because the civil society became stronger in Georgia, and we hear the voice of the civil society now. Peter said that governments are coming and going and the civil society stays. Not only governments are going, sometimes the governments or the members of governments or the heads of governments are going to the civil society. This will be the case in Georgia very soon, I guess, because the Prime Minister announced to leave his political position and go to the civil society because he sees how important it is to strengthen the civil society and to make more for this. I hope very much that his next plan will be as successful as his previous plans, and he can really help the civil society to get more power. I hope very much that we will have very interesting discussions today. I'm glad that we have a quite big delegation from Tbilisi here. We have a very active civil society national platform in Georgia. I wish you all success and hope to see you next year in Tbilisi. Thank you.
We'll be sharing, our experience and inviting others to follow the success